Hi everyone, I'm Kevin and I'm the Peter Midi of Thailand. So the happiest time of the year has come. The 2018 Eurovision Song Contest is apart for a month. So we are excited about it. And this year it's going to happen in Portugal. Actually gonna tell you that the first Eurovision song that I have listened is from Portugal, Dança Comigo, from the 2007. So it is a significant year for me, right? To be excited and to anticipate for Eurovision Song Contest to be hosted in Portugal. So without further ado, here are the Eurovision Song Contest 2018, the reviews for the first semi-final. Let's go! So I'm gonna include Big 5 plus 1 host country. So I'm gonna segregate by the country that will be voting for the semi-final, and we're gonna start by them. And the first song we're gonna review is the host Portugal, and with the Oceania. This song mesmerizes me, and I feel like I'm floating in the sky, and I feel like everything is so light. Every solid thing has roots, its qualities. So it's quite good for me because the song has its emotion and it can deliver. So every time I listen to a song, it leads you to somewhere. So my opinion with this song is quite positive. It is a song kind of like can be in the Wong Kar-wai film. The atmosphere that is somehow lonely, but it's cool. So Portugal, I'm gonna give you 10 points. Next, Spain with Tu Canción. Well, everyone say that this is the potential winner for this year, but I don't think so. It is just riff-off of La La Land, that everything in La La Land has reproduced in the Tu Canción, like the couple fly away and they dance together, kind of like that, and that kind of thing for me is quite a bit too cheesy for the song. I think it's not that captivated you so much as it could be. So for me, this song is just average song only, and I'm gonna give Spain 7 points for Tu Canción. Next, United Kingdom with Suri, Storm. Storm will last forever. So okay, this is Killing Melody. When I heard for the first time, I can remember it. But when it was in Eurovision You Decide in United Kingdom, I don't feel like that. I just feel it's quite outdated, it's quite old, and the melody is kind of like the kindergarten school song. So I gonna give it 0 points, but there has been a big revamp for this song, and it's elevated the song so much. I feel more positive with this song, and I gonna give Suri for the revamp and this version for 5 points. Okay, here's the real deal. In Eurovision, we have to split the semi-final into 2 because there's so many countries, and when it comes to grand final, you cannot watch the song for like 4 hours consecutively. So you have to split it and see who can go into the final, and it makes the show quite exciting to cheer for your country that will get through to the grand final or not. So we come to the first song of the first semi-final, the opening song ever of this year with Azerbaijan, X My Heart.
I cross my heart, I'm stronger than can.
Okay, for this song, I think for the quality of Azerbaijan, I think this song is a bit low, it's quite generic, but actually it's not a bad song. I mean, Azerbaijan could do very well throughout throughout this decade, but this song is a bit like lower than what I expected. But anyway, so I'm gonna give Isel with X My Heart for X point, which is great because that's like the memorable part of the song, like and when you listen to the song, when it starts and it's going to end, it is like you are seeking the way through the maze, and after that you see the bright future, so it's quite positive. Next, song number 2, Iceland with Our Choice. Oh, okay, Ari, you look so handsome and you seem so nice and everything, but your song sucks. It is like the center of everything negative about the standards of the Eurovision song in 2018. It is outdated, it is unmemorable, and it is not well produced. So I think the way to keep up the game for Iceland is to sing in Icelandic, because the lyric is so innocent, so everyone knows that the world is not that easy to change, right? So that's my opinion to this song. I'm gonna give Ari, sorry, 0 points. Next, song number 3, Albania with Mine. Okay, the first ever song of the Eurovision that opened to public in December. Mostly, Albania hasn't rocked that much all the time in the recent year. Even though they sent the the best and the charming contestant to the contest, but this year the guy is like the generic rock singer, but his voice is so great. I think he has the best voice in this competition this year, and the melody I think is quite great. If you just listen to the melody only, I feel like it gives you empowered. It's try to encourage you. It try to persuade you to do something that positive for your life, and it has like the Ed Sheeran, like Radiohead, or like Britpop quality. I like this song honestly, and I'm gonna give Eugen Bush Pepa 6 points. Next, song number 4, Belgium, The Matter of Time.
I suppose it's just a matter of time before it all echoes, crashing against the walls. Hold my hand and keep your heart.
Okay guys, Belgium is not play one. I think they keep out the game since 2013, and they still like serious with the competition for like 5 years consecutive, and it's quite great because when you're thinking about the Belgium, you can expect the quality from this country. This year, Erin is so classy. Last year, Senek, right? She was the first artist that confirmed to join this Eurovision this year. And when I look at her, she was like a timid and like approachable girl. She looked like one of my boss, or who I worked with like last few years, and I kind of bit like relate to her in that personality. So I think she's gonna be like okay, easy listening and chilling, those kind of stuff like jazzy song. But when it comes, it is so glamorous. It is like the nuclear bomb of fabulousness. So I like everything about this song. Actually, like the melody, the lyrics, the artwork, everything is just like come together, and it's make Senek, like who is look timid and shy, look like, oh my god, she is like beauty queen, like the mother of the world. So that is great. So for Senek, Belgium, matter of time, 10 points for you. Next up, song number 5, Czech Republic and Lie to Me.
Me, oh baby, lean upon my shoulder, lie to me. Get down on my body, love me like it was always meant to be. And now you love somebody new, I always knew. So come and give it to me.
Another one of the first song that released earlier this year, and I think this song has a quality. I heard the quality of the production in the melody, and Nicholas has like charming so much. He has like a very playful and sexy and like funny guy who love to dance and who are playing around with the things around him. So I think it's make him outstanding. For Czech Republic that always like fail to qualify, like they send 10, they qualify only 1. Czech Republic know the game already, how to play the game, and this song is so competitive. I'm gonna give Nicholas 8 points. Next, song number 6, Lithuania and When We Are Old.
You go, let's sing the song that we wrote, and we're out.
So this song, I think the melody is so beautiful, and the voice of Yeva is so mild and tender and matched with the melody so well. But somehow it doesn't that memorable, though somehow it isn't that memorable, and it's quite the problem for the Eurovision that you have to have the hook for the song. Even though last year winner Salvador Sobral that still has a hook in some ways. So Yeva, the song is beautiful, the melody is beautiful, but it is missing something. So I'm gonna give Yeva 4 points. Next, song number 7, Israel and Toy.
I'm not your toy. You stupid boy. I'll take you down and I'll make you watch me dancing with my dolls on the motherfucking beat.
Okay, this like no, like you know what I mean. It's like has a sassy realness, and it is quite playful. It's talk about like the serious thing, like the humiliating on the body and sexual harassment in the society, but it's come out in the like in new way. And I love how Netta do that, because it's kind of like boom bang, it's new thing. Like everyone who don't know about the looper before, they are gonna be crazy because it is so fun. Like you know how to control the looper, right? And it's produced the voice that kind of like snatch you on your head, and it's just like wake you up and go out for dancing or something. You done very well, Toy, and I think this is the potential winner, at least top 3 for Eurovision this year. I like the way she used the normal voice to do the song. It's come out in very positive way. It's come out very modern, flashy, sassy, and fun in a way. So Israel, you got my 12 points. Okay, song number 8, Belarus and Forever.
Windows wide open, flying so high. Both of us roaming through magnificent skies. Rain keeps on falling, and I know you'll be mine forever.
Okay, for the song, I think the melody is quite great. Like da na 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 and this is like you are finding a clue to open something up later, and it's kind of like slowly like revealed to you, and this is quite, and for me it's quite work for this song. But his voice on the national final is quite messed up, and it and when I heard it, it was just like underwhelmed me a bit. But I think he can improve it. Sort of look like handsome when you look in his national final, right? He come in the bodysuit, it's so sexy. It's like he's naked, but he's not. The way he do the hair, everything is just like elevate his look into another level, and it's like the precursor to the expectation of the high technology and the great production on the Eurovision stage. But anyway, the thing that I like for this song is he did the weird thing in his music video, and I kind of like sick of it, so they might not do something weird on the stage, right? So anyway, I'm gonna give Belarus 6 points. Next, song number 9, Estonia, La Forza. Okay, once again, everyone tells it's gonna win. Her voice is so great, and the show is quite cool, and I think I have seen it before. Oh, it's Jennifer Lopez, right? Feel the lights that she used her dress into the canvas of the projector, and it's happened this game like every year, like every time it has a show like this. For example, Austria 2016 national final, it also has this kind of this stuff. And when I watch the show in the national final, it really do mesmerize. But I feel like she has like the broken water. She's like mother who has a very very big belly, and you're giving a birth, and she broke the water. So it is lead me that way. And so it means that I didn't feel anything about the song. It doesn't do much in my ear. And I'm gonna give Estonia 6 points. Okay, song number 10, Bulgaria with Bones.
Those deep inside your soul, I love beyond your thoughts.
This group is kind of like the new formed group to sing, especially for Eurovision. And I think in terms of the voice and in terms of the group work, they do so well. Like when I watched in the London Eurovision party, right? They seem happy with the song. Their voices is like synchronized together very well, and that way I think it is quite positive for the song that you have the great element together. To speak only for the song, I think it is not like the hype. I think it's not create the Bulgarian hype and like the flavor like Oday Milufta, Polygenova, or the Beautiful Mess last year. Last year when I heard like the Poly song and Christian songs, when I heard for the first time, it's like, bam, this is right. And like, okay, this is Bulgarian song and this is a great song. I didn't mean that you should send the Bulgarian those kind of flavor song, but it just make something more special. And I mean that when you try to do something popular way, it has a risk to do something similar or the same with others. So this song, I think I heard that kind of song before, and it is not surprised me, even though it is a great song. So I'm gonna give Bulgaria 7 points. Okay, song number 11, Macedonia, and with Lost and Found. Macedonia hasn't been in the final for like 5 years, and I think it's quite pity because there's so many good songs from Macedonia, but it's quite underrated some way. And I hope that this year they're gonna go to the final because the song is so great. Like you have the feeling of like the Caribbean, and it's come to like the country. You can be like harmony in diversity. So it's give me like positive feeling when I listen to the song. And I do really hope for Macedonia to get through the final. And I'm gonna give Macedonia 8 points. Next, Croatia with Crazy. This song is a good song, and I like the song so much. It's just like positive, and it's kind of like detective song. You try and when you heard it, you try to walk a bit like slower and try to walk like quietly, because it gives you like the feeling of suspicion and feeling of like curiosity. So it's good in that way. But I'm gonna tell you that the first semi-final is hard as fuck. And when I tabulated the score, right, I don't expect that there is too many favorite songs for me. Like I don't want to lose any song from this semi-final, but I have to. And this is one of the songs that I'm gonna cut off from the finalists, because all the song is more competitive, and this song is good in its own right. It makes people happy, at least me, and it is a good way for Croatia to try something different. But okay, in conclusion, I like the song, I enjoy the song, but it's not go to the final. I'm gonna give it 6. Next up, song number 13, Austria with Nobody But You.
Ain't nobody but you I can hold on to.
Okay guys, he got everything you need in this 2018 standard of beauty. I think like the handsome, like he's handsome, he has a good voice, he has a good build, those biceps and everything, and he has like the big gap on his teeth, so it's more and more popular these days, right? So I think for the song it is cool. When I heard it, it's kind of like it's gonna tell you the story, and it is a bit mysterious but not too much, and it is not to expose too much, and it's keep the song charm. And I like the music video so much. It is like the real artwork, and it's gonna give me expectation to the great staging. So Nobody But You, I'll give you 8. Next, song number 14, Greece with Oni Romo. So firstly, I didn't like that so much, but when I listen more and more, it's growing in my mind. It's like earworm. I know the melody already, and it's make me feel like I want to learn some Greek, man. It gives you like the feeling of like the suspicious, mysterious, mystic, and folksy. I think this is borderline qualifier, and the composition is so great, especially for the production. It's quite good also. So I'm gonna give Greece 7 points. Next, number 15, Finland with Sara Alto Monster. Okay, she finally can come to Eurovision. It is the best time for her to come to Eurovision, because she built her own career throughout last 5 years in Finland, and she went to the UK for X Factor, and it's make her more famous. That's why I am quite expected for this entry. For the song, right, I think I don't like Monster that much. I like Domino better, but anyway, Monster is also a good song, and it makes me want to feel like dance. The art direction in the song is like it can lead to the empowerment of LGBT community. So you got every heart, you got my heart, you got like the LGBT community heart in Europe, and everyone's gonna vote for you. And I watched like the OK vote result, right? She's in the 3rd spot, so it means that she is in the potential to win the Eurovision. And speaking of winning Eurovision, I am quite expect and I am quite anticipate for this year who will gonna be win, because I'm gonna go to Eurovision next year, and I feel like okay, I want to go to this country, I want to go to that country, so I hope and pray for some country to win so that I can go to that country for Eurovision and for traveling at the same time, even though the song isn't that great. So let's see who's gonna win this year. So come back to Finland. So Finland, you got 8 points from me. If you send Domino, you get 10 points. Kidding. So song number 16, Armenia with Sevak Kanakian Kami. Says, is this the first Armenian, like the whole Armenian song in this contest? So it is quite groundbreaking, and I think it is like the first time that Armenia try to be themselves, like they sing in the English and everything, which is like they I know that it is a sake for following the trend, but I think the singing in your own native language is like the trend for this year also, because 1944 Amar Pero Deutsch, they are all speaking in the native language, so it is like setting the new trend for Eurovision, and Kami and Sevak just going through that trend, and I think the song is good. It is like I think the quality is like 2014 entry MP3, around MP3 song, and last year's song, Arsvik song, they mixed together. It is like from nothing and exploding at the end of the song, and it's mixed kind of like the depressing, lonely and intense feeling of the song from the around MP3 song. So at least I am positive in this song, but I think something is missing in this song. I wanted Armenia to win, and I think actually Sevak has a potential. So now it's rely on the staging already, like how they can elevate the song, and how elevate those 1.5 minute gap in the first half of the song, that they can build up and they can build the story for making people understand the Kami, the wins. So Armenia, X point for you. Next, song number 17, Switzerland and Stones. Switzerland was my favorite last year, and it fucked me up so hard, but it's staging. So I wish Zips will not undermine the song, because the song is quite great, even though it doesn't make me feel dig into it like Apollo, but I think it has a great message. I think the lyric is so great, it's so political. I like something political, I like to join political, I like to join drama. So it is like the best drama lyrics in this year. So I will give that for the political content and for like the great voice. She has a great voice. I'm gonna give Switzerland 6 points. And next up, song number 18, Ireland with Together, Ryan Shaughnessy. I like the music video so much. It's tell about like the gay couple, they walk together and they like dancing, those type like that. It's just like somehow the musical or the La La Land vibe, but it is more like creative than Tu Canción Spain. So for the artwork and for the production value, I'm gonna give Ireland better. But the song, I think it is like a generic, easy listening song, and I still don't remember the melody, and it's quite dangerous for Eurovision, and it is so vulnerable to fail to join the final. So in conclusion, I think the song has a great message, the great art direction, but the song itself, which is the Eurovision Song Contest, is song contest, right? The song, I just feel that it is missing something. It doesn't have a gap in the song, but throughout the song it is just like missing something. And I'm gonna give Ireland for 4 points. The last song in semi-final, it's Cyprus and Fuego.
Going down, yeah, I got the fire. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Fuego. Fuego. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, another diva, another strong woman. I think at least she know herself that she want to sell some specific thing, which is okay, like everyone sells that. And for the melody, I think it has like the catchy melody. I think it is gives you kind of like the diva and in dancing song, so it can go with Eurovision because it has a memorable part, and it has the boom part, bang part, and it's come every time, and you can fun with it, even though throughout the song it doesn't give you anything like special. I think they will put on the great show on the stage, because the art direction in the music video is not bad, and I hope Cyprus will do well in this year. So they did well since 2015, right? And this is a good thing for them. So I will give Cyprus 8 points. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and this is the list that they might go into the final. So give us your opinion. What do you agree, what do you not agree? We can talk about that. And if you like this video, please click on the like and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.